Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Q. You know, and I'm back with another video. Whoa, man, I'm about to flow. It's your boy Q, and I'm on the damn S1K. I done came down, weaving in traffic night and day. You know what I said? Man, I'm on here. I don't know what I'm saying, but my bike ain't black and red. It's all black. Better call me back. Man, there it is. Robin trying to catch me. I gotta work on my freestyle, man. God damn, that was terrible, Q. Student driver on the key. Man, I'm about to ski. I done came down, BMW, that's for me. Double RR, man, it's real fast. I done came down, left people in the past. 180 on the dash, 186. I done came down, man. Blip the throttle, drop a gear, and get hit or some shit. Alright, I'm done. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Q, man. Like I said, so today is going to be a continuation video, part 2 of teaching how to ride a motorcycle. So if you haven't seen part 1, stop right now and go watch that video, because if you haven't seen part 1, you don't know what the heck I'm talking about in part 2. So stop, go part 1. I put a description or a card right here somewhere. Go watch part 1, because I'm picking up where I left off. Part 1, we learned the friction zone and how to get the bike going. So part 2, we're going to talk about shifting gears, how to shift gears. So that's today. So I think I'm gonna break it up to 2. I'm gonna teach you how to shift gears up and then how to shift gears down. So today we're gonna talk about upshifting, how to shift the gears up. My bike is a BMW 2016 S1000 RR premium package, right? So with that premium, I mentioned that because my bike technically has clutchless. Remember, this is your clutch. If you don't know, go back and watch part 1. My bike has clutchless shifting, meaning I don't have to use my clutch right here to shift my gears. Basically, I can have to go up. I can just have the throttle pinned, wide open, and I can just kick up my shifter. When I need to downshift, I can just let off the throttle, close it, and just kick my shifter down. Ease. I don't have to use my clutch at all. Most bikes are going to that technology nowadays, but if you have an older bike, you may not have it just yet. But when you get a newer bike, a lot of bikes are going to that. So teach how to shift. We already got the first gear. Now we're riding. Now we're getting some speed. We're going about, let's say, 20, 30. How you shift gears, and I'm actually going to do it through live tutorial, but I'm going to walk you through the steps. It's basically 5 steps, and I'm going to do step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. 5 steps. So I'm riding, got my hands on my bars here, throttle open. So I'm in first gear. I'm going about 20, and I want to shift up. What do you have to do? Close the throttle. So the throttle is pinned. I'm moving. First step, close the throttle. Roll off the throttle. You ain't got to close it completely. Just roll off, right? Pull in your clutch. That's step 2, clutch in. Step 3, your shifter, kick it up, boom, kick up. Step 4, slowly release your clutch. Step 5, I'm back on my throttle. All right, walk that through one more time. Step 1, I'm on my throttle, I'm riding. Okay, I need to go up to second gear. I'm gonna hide my RPM and go to second gear. I'm gonna roll off my throttle. Step 1. Step 2, I'm gonna grab my clutch, pull it in. Step 3, my shifter, gonna get my foot under it, kick it up. Step 4, let the clutch back out. Step 5, I'm back on the throttle going again. So basically you're just going and then you're reversing everything you did. Hope that made sense. I'll do it one more time. Here we go, a little faster this time. Right. I'm in second gear, I need to shift a third. I got my throttle pin, I'm riding. I need to let off my throttle, pull in my clutch, kick my shifter up, and then let the clutch out again slowly and back on the throttle. All right. Now, the main thing here with shifting gears, you can do it as slow as fast as you want to. The better and the more experience you get, the faster you're going to be able to shift, right? When you're just learning out, just nice and slow, boom, boom. What you don't want to do, you don't want to pull in that clutch. Let's say I roll on, all right, I'm rolling off, I clutch in, I kick up. You do not, on the way, when you kick up to the next gear, don't have a handful of throttle and let the clutch fly, because you're going to end up doing a wheelie, probably, more than likely. Let that clutch out slow. Everything about the clutch you do, guys, unless you want a wheelie, let the clutch out slow. Everything you do on the motorcycle, let it out slow. It's going to save you. Just let it slow. Don't let it fly. All right, so I hope that made sense. Let's go do some live demos. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Since this bike does have quick shifting, like I said, my shifting now is terrible. Like and this bike doesn't like to be, I talked to my boy Jack Be Quick, go check him out on Instagram. This bike does not like to be shifted by the user. Like, it can be, but the computer likes it to use the quick shifter. That's what it's for. So my shifting is very bad, because this is the first bike I got back on after I wrecked my last bike. It's just a disclaimer, my shift may not be as smooth, but I'm just gonna take it nice and slow. Nothing crazy. I'll probably go to second, third gear. I mean, third to fourth gear. That's about it. Now, we're out on the real street. We're out in the real world. I just walked y'all through it standing still. So, trying to get some real life application. But we'll be starting from first gear, of course. So, here we go. So, got to cut you out. I'm riding. Here we go. How you want to shift? Try to do smooth, slow as possible. Here we go. Let off, clutch in, kick up. Let out the clutch, back on the gas. Same thing. Here we go. Let off, clutch in, kick up. On the gas. So I just went from first to third in 2 shifts, just like that. I'm gonna do downshifting in a separate video. It's gonna be easier for me to do it. I knew I was gonna catch this light. I thought he was gonna go for it. Oh, he did go for it. Ooh, you sneaky, sneaky cat. We're gonna go do that again. And I'm doing it very slow, guys, and trying to be so you guys can, I'm not sure if you really can see it. I'm just trying to talk through it as I go along. Here we go. So first gear, we're going, ready to shift, let off, clutch in, kick up. Boom, just like that. Here you go. Let off, clutch in, kick up, let back out the clutch. If I want to go one more, let off, clutch in, kick up, let out the clutch slowly, boom. And you kind of hear like, because I'm letting out the clutch too slow and too much gas. So again, my bike comes with clutchless shifting up and down. So I'm gonna show y'all what that is here in a second. But I want to get y'all the hang of this first, okay? Flying by me. Say I want to go up to 6, here we go. Let off, clutch in, kick up, boom. I'm in 6th gear. Just like that, man. So it's not hard at all. It's just memory. And honestly, the more you do it, the faster you become at it, right? It's all about practice and time. See time. So, you do that one more time here. All right, here we go. I'm in 1st gear. There we go. Let off, clutch in, kick it up. So I'm saying you can get faster. So yeah, you can, the faster you get. And that's actually pretty okay for me to not shift gears anymore. Like I don't have to. So yeah, that's it, man. I'm gonna go. I'm in 4th gear. I'm gonna go to 5th. Let off throttle, clutch in, kick up, slowly on the throttle, out the clutch, 5th gear. Simple, guys, simple. Now I think the biggest question I had when I first started riding motorcycles, and maybe some of y'all have the same question, is when do you shift gears? Like when? So I was like, when I know to go? And so actually, you can shift gears whenever you want. Like right now, if I want to go to 6, clutch in, go to 6. It don't matter. If I want to go back down to 5th, I can drop back down to 5th. Want to go to 4? You can shift whenever you want, right? But let me say this. Like I said, you can shift whenever you want. But what you want is, you want your speed and RPMs to match. So what I mean by that is, when I'm cruising around the town like this, you probably don't want to be in 6th gear. Right now I'm in 3rd gear, right? 3rd and 4th gear is probably a good place to be going around 50, 40, 50. You don't want to be, so let me show y'all what happens. So let's say if I go all the way up to 6. Oh, sorry, go all the way up to 6. I'm in 6th gear. But watch my power response. See how slow it is? Right? Watch out, it's slow, very slow. Because basically you're in a very high gear, but you're in a super low speed. So you don't need to be in 6th gear. You can ride there perfectly fine if you wanted to. Totally up to you. Usually when I'm cruising around the streets like this, I'm in like 3rd or 4th, probably 4th. So, let me show y'all on the back end of that. So right then I was in 6th gear, right? And you saw the bike was kind of sluggish to take off. Like I said again, because I was in too high of a gear, not matching my speed. Same principle here now. Let's say if we're in a low gear, and I really don't want to do this. Well, I do want to do this, but not really. But let's say we're in a low gear here. I'll show y'all what happens here. So, let's say I'm in 1st gear, and I just take off. Look how much faster the bike is. So that's 1st gear. Let's say I'm in 2nd gear, and I want to do the same thing. Way more power. So basically, what happens is the lower the gear you in, and the faster you're going, the more in the power band you are. Like you're higher up in your RPMs. And like I say right now, the power band on this bike feels like 8 to 12K. So once I get to 8,000 and 12,000 RPMs, this bike starts to freaking rocket, right? So right now I'm going 63, and you can just kind of hear the bike is like at a high pitch to watch and have when I shift up. It kind of quiets down. It's quiet now. If I shift up again, it get even quieter. You hear that? Because my RPMs is not as high and the engine is not revving as high. So it's not that much goes. So if you know about RPMs and shifting gear, engine speed, then that may not be foreign to you. But right now I'm in 5th gear. And I can tell you the bike feel like it's bogging down. And that's another sign you'll know. If you feel like the bike is kind of like bogging, like wouldn't go, you're in too high gear. Just go ahead and drop it down. And you'll feel the bike feel more throttle response from the bike. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You shift gears whenever you want. You can shift, you can be in 3rd gear going 20 if you want to. But just know if you try to take off at 3rd gear and 20 going 20, it's gonna be very sluggish. You're not gonna get that throttle response. Now let's say you're going 20, you're in 1st gear and you hit it, you're gonna get a lot of throttle response because you're in the low gear. RPMs are probably high. So it really just varies, man. What I mean by clutchless shifting. So my bike has clutchless shifting. So watch, I'm gonna drop down. I can drop down without touching my clutch. I'm in 3rd gear. If I wanted to go to 4th, I just kick up. I don't have to use my clutch. I can go to 5th, same thing, kick up. I can just shift gears without the clutch. A lot of bikes are going to that technology nowadays. It's very common. It's almost like an automatic car to its thing. It's like having a car with pedal shifters. That's exactly what it's like, but manual pedal shifters, like you have to shift them yourself. Some cars you can manual and auto with the pedal shifters, whatever. So yeah, that's what it's like. So I can go up to 6. I go to 6 I want to. So I can shift whenever I want. It's just what I feel like. If I want to have my engine screaming, I can show y'all. Watch this. I'm in 2nd. You hear how loud it is? So I can go up to 3rd. And you can see the RPMs drop down. Boom. So yeah, that's it, man. That's how you shift the motorcycle. Not too hard. Again, let off the throttle, clutch in, pick up, ease out the clutch, back on the throttle. But again, if you let that clutch fly, just let it go when you're shifting, then you're probably gonna lift it up a little bit, you know, popping the clutch. You don't want to do that. Nice and easy and slow. But anyway, man, that's all I got. Hopefully the video wasn't too long. I'm about to enjoy the rest of my evening, and I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.